Hi, and welcome to a special edition of Woodworking in Progress. In this video, I'll be talking about this gaming table that I just finished. But before we get to that, let me tell you a little bit about where we are. The client will be hosting and streaming D&D and strategy games from a tavern. We've got a rock finish on the walls, oak baseboard, an appropriate chair for the Dungeon Master, of course. We've got torches and wooden shutters. We've got a fireplace and a large screen TV to show the players what they're up against. There's a lot of equipment needed to stream these games. You can see some of it here. So I made a special attachment to go on the corner. It's a special panel. It fits into place with a couple of the rails removed. There's some cleats on the bottom and just slides in, locks in, giving extra space for the Dungeon Master. The lighting can also be adjusted from bright to dim or to colors to set the appropriate mood for that part of the game. And one of my design challenges was making the whole thing portable. It had to go from my shop over to the clients. So we took it all apart, loaded it in the van, laid it out on the floor, and then started rebuilding it. The legs to the frame, covering up those unsightly bolts. And we put the top panels on, and finally the rails. Now these just go into place. They're guided by dowels. Then they're locked down with some bolts and knobs, and voila, one gaming table. So the table can sit up to 12 people if we have all the rails in. And for the players, there's a few little features I wanted to point out. The first is that all around the top of the tables, there's a groove carved into the top. And there's a couple uses for that. Firstly, some of the games require our players to have cards. So here's a place to put the cards so they're easy to access during the game. In other games, they have things like dice or other type of tokens. And so there's a tray that's available here. It's got a cleat along the bottom, and it also fits into that groove. That way, the tray is less likely to go flying into the playing surface. And finally, we have a cup holder. This insert can be removed for cleaning, and there's a angled piece. It fits into this cleat, which runs all the way around the table. This holds a standard pop can or a water bottle, and you can position it anywhere along here, wherever the player finds it's most convenient. I'm pretty happy with how the table has turned out, and seeing it here in the tavern, I think it's ready for many adventures and campaigns. If you'd like to see how I made the table, please check out my channel. I posted a couple videos there with how it all came together. And I look forward to seeing you on my next project with Woodworking in Progress.